I gave everything to that business. My time, my energy, my savings, my sleep. I truly believed it was going to work. But instead, it completely failed. Honestly, I didn't know who I was without it. Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. This is the story of how losing everything I built became the moment God started rebuilding me. When I first started the business, I was excited, motivated, hopeful. I had dreams, plans, big goals. I pictured freedom, success, a better future. And for a while, things looked promising. Sales started coming in. People supported me. I thought, this is finally it. But slowly, things started changing. Expenses piled up. Customers disappeared. Bills got harder to pay. Every month became more stressful than the last. And no matter how hard I worked, I couldn't stop things from falling apart. I stayed up late trying to fix everything. Marketing, budgets, emails, ideas. I poured every ounce of myself into saving it. But eventually, I had to face the truth. The business was dying. I remember the exact night it finally hit me. I sat at my desk, staring at the numbers on my screen. Negative balances, unpaid bills, orders slowing down. And I just froze. Because deep down, I knew it was over. I felt embarrassed, ashamed, like I had failed not just financially, but personally. I kept thinking, what will people think? What was the point of all that work? Did I waste years of my life? And honestly, that season broke me emotionally. Because when something you built collapses, it can feel like part of your identity collapses with it. One night, after crying at my desk, I closed the laptop, turned off the lights, and prayed. Not a perfect prayer, just a real one. God, I don't understand. I thought this was my future. I thought this was the plan. But I can't carry this anymore. And for the first time in months, I stopped trying to force things to work. I surrendered. And slowly, something started changing. Not the business. Me. I began realizing my worth was never tied to my success. God wasn't disappointed in me because something failed. And maybe, just maybe, the failure wasn't punishment. Maybe it was redirection. Because after everything collapsed, new opportunities started appearing. Different doors opened. Healthier paths. New ideas. And more importantly, I finally found peace again. Not because I became successful overnight, but because I stopped measuring my value by what I produced. Looking back now, I realize God didn't abandon me when the business failed. He protected me from building my identity on something temporary. And sometimes, the thing we think is destroying us is actually the thing leading us somewhere better. So if you're watching your plans fall apart right now, please hear this. Failure is not the end of your story. And losing something doesn't mean God lost sight of you. Sometimes God removes what we're clinging to, so we can finally trust Him fully. If this story spoke to you, comment God Showed Up down below. And if you're going through a hard season financially or emotionally, know that you are not alone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a story. And share this with someone who feels like they failed. Thanks for listening. And remember, God always shows up right on time.